Hey everyone. Um, I was not planning on doing anything like this morning. I'm sure you can see, I am extremely exhausted beyond words. But I have been, I just wanted to share a little experience with y'all. I always try to keep you, I guess, I guess you can say in the spiritual loop of what's been going on with my life and just sharing everything, well, most things with you all. But I wanted to share this experience that I had just literally recently went through. Past 2 days, yesterday and the day before, I was not feeling too up to par. And I had caught some kind of bug. It was some kind of stomach bug or something. But it was like a 24-hour thing. And I finally somewhat started feeling better, but of course I got, had exhaustion today before I went to work, from the whole after effects of everything. Your body just gets worn down. Um, but before I actually get to when I woke up to get ready for work, what happened last night, before my alarm went off, when I was trying to sleep. Um, well, no, I take that back. My alarm, you have to forgive me, I'm exhausted, but my alarm did in fact go off. I hit the snooze, that's what I did. But around this time, I ended up hearing some walking in the house, and usually when I hear that around the time my alarm goes off, that's usually my daughter. And well, I had come to find out when I had went to leave, her car wasn't out there, so it wasn't her. Um, which we have these experiences in our house, off, from time to time, off and on. Um, and we have to always rebuke and stuff. But then after I heard that, I ended up dozing off again. Um, hit the snooze and dozed off again, and I had this dream. It was a crazy, crazy dream. And I didn't understand it at first until I got to work. Then I understood it. It was actually a warning from God. Um, but in this dream, I had walked in to work, um, and I felt fine. Everything was fine, and I had began shopping, and I wasn't working or anything. I was just doing my normal shopping of what I do, and I was talking to everybody. I was happy. Everybody else seemed normal, but when I looked around, it was almost like being inside of a black and white TV show or movie. Everything was like a grayish color. It was so dim, so dead like, and it was like there was no life there. And it was really, really strange. Then I noticed as I started walking down the aisles to get what I needed, behind me, the aisles started caving in and like melting and fusing together, like it was closing in on me. And I couldn't go back. I could not, so if I forgot something or passed something up, I was in trouble. I couldn't get it. There's no way I could get it. But I was still in pretty high spirits. I was still, um, talking to some of my coworkers and when they'd pass by, and just, you know, um, just thought it was really strange that the aisles were doing that, and it just looked really strange. I just found it really odd. But I was still in pretty high spirits, not like drunk or anything like that, but like very happy and very free, felt very alive, despite the circumstances. But the dream was very, very short, and it ended about right there. Just enough for me to get all the information I needed. Well, when I finally got up, because I know most alarms, they have like 10-minute intervals when you hit snooze. So this dream took place between the times I hit snooze, or times I hit, the snooze, and then turned it off. So it was only 10 minutes for me to fall back asleep and have this dream wake back up from the alarm. So the dream was not very long at all. And then after I had gotten up and gotten ready for work, I had been seeing, and feeling stuff before, but like from the spiritual world, and not necessarily all good. But I ended up getting ready for work and I headed out the door. And I was feeling pretty all right. I mean, I wasn't feeling too bad. Excuse me, considering I was just getting over a bug. I was, of course, tired still. I was exhausted. Excuse me. And then once I got to work, when I walked in, I was fine. When I clocked in, I was fine. But when I went to get my stuff to start working, to begin working, that's when everything started. All of a sudden, I started getting nauseous. I started getting... The only way I can describe it is it's like I felt just like my dream, like something was caving in on me and coming in on me, and I felt like I was being surrounded, but it wasn't in my front. It was all from behind. It's like I was being attacked from behind, and I started feeling like, I guess, like an oppression, and I felt like it just felt like everything was starting to be drained from me. I was starting to feel even more exhausted. I started feeling very nauseous. I was getting very weak. I was getting very shaky, and I mean, I was praying through this. I was praying to God through this, and I was talking to Him and trying to work through everything, and it was so difficult to do. And I just felt like I was being weighted down, like a bunch of like bears had come at my back and was just pressing down on me, and I was just not feeling good at all. And I knew it was an attack. I just knew it was an attack. But I ended up, I was trying to rebuke. I was rebuking. I was praying. I was asking God to remove it. And He kept laying it heavy on me to call my mom and have her to pray for me. I don't know exactly why. I don't know if it's because at that time she had more strength than me, even though I had to wake her up, probably out of a pretty dead sleep. I don't know what it was. Or maybe it was just a connection because I'm her daughter and He wanted her to pray for me. I don't know the answer to that, but I know he was wanting me to get a hold of her and have her to pray for me. So as I was about to do that, I was walking along and I asked God, I'm like, what is causing this exactly? What exactly is going on? Because I thought maybe, just maybe, I knew I was being attacked, but I thought too that part of it might have been because of the bug, okay? And as soon as I asked him that, I heard him very, very clearly say, "You're being attacked." And I felt very strongly weighed upon me again. Call your mom. Call your mom. So I did. I got finished doing what I needed to do real quick, and then went and I called my mom and I explained to her everything that was going on. She probably thought I was really, really upset, and I don't know what she was thinking. I haven't talked to her yet, but she probably did think I was possibly really upset, but it wasn't that. I was so weighted down. I was so like sick feeling. I was being attacked so badly, so badly. And after I got off the phone with her, I knew I could feel her praying for me. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. But I can feel the I can feel the moments that the prayers reached God's ears and God answered. Because instantly, I know as soon as he answered, as soon as he spoke, all that weight completely disappeared off of me. The oppression was gone. The nausea was gone. The weighted down feeling was gone. The feeling like I'm being surrounded and entrapped in nothing but darkness, which is the whole gray or black and white in the dream. Feeling like death was around me, like death. It wasn't life. It wasn't. I didn't feel life around me. I didn't feel Christ around me. I didn't feel anything good around me. But I was still in here. I was still feeling good, if that makes any sense. I was still high hopes. I knew, even though I felt the way I felt, I knew God could change it, and I knew he would. But everything was gone. The only thing that wasn't gone was I was still tired. You can see me, I'm completely exhausted. And I think that has a lot to do with the simple fact I just got over a bug, which I believe very strongly the bugs and all that is brought on by demons. I won't believe anything else. Colds, cancer, all that's from demons. But anyways, I just wanted to share this with y'all, and I believe very strongly the reason why I am being attacked so incredibly aggressively is because, number one, some of the things, a lot of the things that I've been sharing on my channel. And also because I've been praying for some family members of ours that have been going through some tough times that really need the prayer. And of course, I'm a mama, so I've been praying for my babies who aren't quite saved yet. And also for a particular situation in our family that I've been praying for that. I won't go in detail of that, but it's a big spiritual warfare kind of thing going on. So I got that, and me keeping y'all informed of letting y'all know what God is telling me, the experiences I'm going through, and I know it's helping you out. It's blessing you, you all. I just know it is. Some of you actually say something, and others don't, but I just know it's helping somebody, and that's all that matters to me, and it's doing God's work, and that's all that matters to me. And also another thing too, I just found out, I told you I am, very inquisitive, and something catches my attention, I'm going to, I'm not going to stop until I find out the answer. Whether I have to pray and pray and pray about it, or am able to find out the information right away, and God leads me to the answer. But anyways, long story short, after watching a video, I had gone through the comments. I go through the comments a lot and read things, and someone had made a comment about the name that was mentioned in the video being a Jewish name. Well, or something about Jewish, like something was said about Jewish, and it struck me. I'm like, did I miss a name or what? Because that name that was in the video was a family name of mine. So after doing some research and looking things up and praying and asking God, is this legit? I mean, are you serious? This is just completely wild if it's true. Well, I ended up finding out in my research that, in fact, it is true that I have Jewish heritage. That we are actually Jews, and that completely blows me away. That really, really blows me away. Well, I mean, we're Jewish, not necessarily per se Jews. I guess it depends on how you how you worship and stuff. I don't know. I'll be completely honest. I don't know every aspect about Jews and what they do and stuff, but we have Jewish heritage, and that completely blew me away, and that explained so much of what some of the stuff that's been going on. And I just thought that part was really super cool. So me and my mom were pretty excited about that. So I'm sure that was another reason why I was being attacked so drastically. Because I don't stop. I get the answers. I get the answers that I need. And the enemy knows that. The enemy knows that about me, that I'm not going to stop. I'm going to find the answer one way or another. If it's weighing heavy on me, I'm going to find out the answer. But I just want to jump on here and share this with y'all. It's just amazing how God blessed me with a dream. The dream of warning as to what was to come. Excuse me. And it just blew me away how when I got to work, everything that happened in the dream was coming to life. It just completely blew me away. God is amazing, and all glory goes to God, and I thank Him each and every day for everything that He does, just and for the simple act of breathing. He's, every day I wake up, it's another chance. So thank you so much for taking the time out to watch me, and I hope I didn't sit there and ramble on or not make sense, because I'm so exhausted. To be honest, I don't even know probably half of what I even said in this video. So, but thank you so much for taking the time out to watch me. Much love. God bless, and your prayers would definitely be welcomed. I definitely pray for you. So let's pray about everything and for everyone. And like I said, I'd appreciate it if you can keep me in your prayers, me and my family. Thank you so much. Much love. God bless.